Hello, guys. This is Dr. Eddie Caparucci again with you, and I think I have a really interesting topic for us to talk about this month, and that is the idea of when it comes to addiction, do we manage it or do we cure it? I was speaking at a conference about 2 weeks ago, and someone challenged my premise that individuals learn to manage their addiction rather than cure them. And again, I respect the fact that this person had a different viewpoint, but it also sparked within me a question that the term managing addiction creates this misleading image of this constant vulnerability. And if so, that's going to be a very unrealistic image for someone who has successfully learned to manage their addiction. So let's jump in, but we're going to start off by one examining the idea that addiction can be cured. Cure means to eliminate a disease from the body. This would require that the disease be completely eradicated. That doesn't apply to addiction because addiction is not a disease. Although many people would debate that point, including the American Medical Association, which defines addiction as a chronic disease of the brain. Others, including myself, believe that addiction is the result of behavioral, psychological, and environmental factors. So, that being said, what does it look like to manage your addiction? Well, one, need to recognize that you can be susceptible to it. All right. You have an addictive brain, which means that it is prone to overstimulation. And you also have a compulsive disorder, compulsion disorder. Therefore, you're more reactive than responsive. Two, we have to prioritize our well being, which means we have to stay attuned and committed to our mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health. This is an ongoing effort that we need to make every day, throughout the day, so that we don't get blindsided. Number three, there's 5 points. Number three is know your core emotional triggers. Now, you know that's part of my inner child model. We need to know what activates your inner child, therefore allowing you to stay one step ahead of him. If you don't know what those core emotional triggers are, you're going to continue to be lost. You're going to be blindsided when they come out of left field. Right? Four, we have to nourish and our connections. I'm sorry, we're going to nourish connections. And because by building the rich relationship with others and God, what that's going to do is going to fill the void that your addiction could not fill. Because that's what you were trying to fill. You just didn't know that. You're trying to create, you needed connection. We all want to belong. We all desire to belong. We desire to fit in. We desire that people want us, desire us to want others. And but we don't know how to create that, and that's part of what needs to happen. So therefore, I'm going to be nurturing those types of connections in my life moving forward. And then finally, we need to seek help when needed. Okay, we have to be courageous to reach out before temptation, takes hold. Right? We have to be able to be vulnerable to do that. Managing your addiction does not mean you battle with it. I don't battle with my addiction. I haven't for a long time. Do I have moments where, again, it's a little bit of feeling a pull somewhere? Yes. And most likely it's because I'm drained mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. I write that. Many who are sober, okay, from whatever addiction you're talking about, don't struggle at all, okay? Especially if they are prioritizing self care and they're surrounding themselves with very positive influences, good people. They're watching healthy television and movies. They're reading good books. Okay, they're watching what they put in their eye, what they put in their ear, what they put in their mind. It's all important. There is no miracle cure for addiction. Instead, what it is this long term. In order to get to the long term success, it is found with a commitment to being more mature and more responsible as an adult. So that's what I got for you this month. I'll catch you next time.